everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing Prey, the new Predator prequel just released on Hulu. Prey is set 300 years ago and tells the story of a young Comanche woman, a fierce and highly skilled warrior, who stalks and ultimately confronts a highly evolved alien predator with a technically advanced arsenal. Prey is the 5th film in the Predator franchise, 7th if you count Alien vs. Predator. The original Predator movie came out in 1987 and was a cheesy, flawed, and ultimately fun Arnold Schwarzenegger action film. 3 years later, in 1990, there was Predator 2, which was about the same plot-wise, though much lower quality. Then, in 2004, we got Alien vs. Predator, a fairly stupid crossover movie that I absolutely loved as a kid. Alright, who am I kidding? I still love that movie. Then a few years later in 2007, we got a really terrible AVP sequel that is so dark you legitimately cannot see what the fuck is happening for most of the movie. And honestly, that's probably a good thing. 3 years later, in 2010, we got a sequel titled Predators, which at the time was my favorite Predator movie, and a movie I still think is criminally forgotten and overlooked. And then, in 2018, we got The Predator, a hilariously bad accidental comedy with a depiction of autism so misguided and stupid, it makes Rain Man look sensitive. And finally, now in 2022, we get a Predator prequel called Prey, which was directed by Dan Trachtenberg, director of the awesome and extremely tense film 10 Cloverfield Lane, a sequel so good, some consider it the best of the Cloverfield series. And with Prey, Dan Trachtenberg has yet again directed a franchise sequel that may even surpass the original. I'll admit, I had zero plans to review Prey on my channel, but I just finished watching this, and I just had to gush about it a little, and tell all of you, if you didn't plan on checking out Prey this weekend, you should change your plans. This movie was incredible. Prey has some beautiful cinematography. The camera work isn't overly showy, a lot of the beauty comes from simple, locked down wide shots, allowing the audience to bask in the lush landscape. Fun fact, this movie was shot a bit over an hour from my house, and I instantly recognized the majestic mountains, prairies, and forest. The fact this was shot on location in real wilderness is not only fun for fellow Albertans, but also adds a lot to the film's presentation. Another standout aspect of Prey is breakout star Amber Midthunder, who plays the main character Naru. I love the character of Naru. She was driven, intelligent, and headstrong. I really enjoyed watching her character try to prove herself to her family. She had a great arc from wannabe warrior to legitimate badass. I also appreciated how brutal Prey was, specifically the Predator. The Predator wasn't some nerfed weakling like he is in other sequels. The Predator was ruthless, vicious, and felt like a cold-blooded killing machine. He was legitimately imposing, intimidating, and a frightening threat. Anytime he was on screen, you were fearing for whoever was in his path. I really enjoyed the scenes of the Predator hunting other predators. I similarly enjoyed the scenes of Naru proving her capabilities in the wilderness, surviving quicksand and animal attacks. By the time the two reached their inevitable collision course, I was hyped to see their brawl. And their fight scenes did not disappoint. There was some fucking incredible, well-choreographed fight scenes in Prey, with long, unbroken shots fully covering the fisticuffs. Overall, in summary, Prey was exactly what I wanted it to be. A lean, fast-paced action movie with bloody kills, breathtaking scenery, and compelling combat. If I had to summarize Prey in just 4 words, it was fucking sick. And I give Prey a 7.5 out of 10. Anyways, those are just my thoughts on Prey. Please in the comments below, let me know what you thought of it. Did you like it, dislike it, love it? Were you already planning to check it out? Did my review sway you one way or the other? Also, let me know what your favorite movie in the Predator franchise is. Besides Prey, like I said earlier in the video, mine is definitely Predators from 2010 with Adrian Brody. That is a highly underrated Predator movie, and just a horror movie in general. I really enjoyed that movie when I first saw it in theaters. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Horror Flicks with Nick. Twice a week I post horror reviews, commentaries, and short recommendations for horror movies you should watch on Netflix and other streaming services. Thank you for watching my review of Prey. I'll see you all back next week for another new horror review.